Hi guys, today I am here with a long overdue haul. These are things I picked up while in the United States this summer, so probably time to show you what I got. Most of it I've actually kept in a box and didn't use, which that's crazy. A few things I have picked out so I can give you almost mini reviews along the way. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first items I picked up are from Walmart. These are things that I can't get here in Canada, so I definitely wanted to try them out. Well, this actually I can get in Canada now, but I couldn't at the time. It is the Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous Makeup Setting Spray. I love that the drugstore is starting to come out with makeup setting sprays. Wet n Wild has one on the way, and so does Maybelline as well. This one has a pretty aggressive spray and a pretty alcohol-y smell, but I haven't used it very much, so I'll be sure to let you know in a favorites or something what I think of it after I've used it a little bit more. The next items are from Black Radiance, which I can't get here in Canada. It's the same, under the same brand as Wet n Wild, so I was really excited to try. This is one of their Black Radiance liquid lip colors in the shade Sandy Nude. I was expecting this to be a liquid to matte formula, but it seems to be more glossy. I haven't actually worn it yet, I've just swatched it, but it is a gorgeous color. And then this is one of their Artisan Baked Blushes in the shade Toasted Almond. I love this. It's so pretty. Such a gorgeous warm color on the cheeks, and I love to use it on my eyes too. The rest of these products are from Ulta, which is the most magical place on earth. It is like Disneyland, but for makeup lovers, and I love it there. I'm gonna go ahead and just show you what I got because I could talk about Ulta forever. The only thing I picked out from the Ulta brand is the Double Duty Wet and Dry Press Powder Foundation. I love powder foundations. I'm still trying to find one that beats out MAC Studio Fix. This isn't Rue. She's over it. This is in the shade Tan, and I haven't tried like a wet to dry powder foundation, and this one was on sale for $5, so I'm excited to give this a go and see how it works. Hopefully I don't love it too much because I'm not going to be able to repurchase it. Physicians Formula was 40% off when I was there, so I decided to try out their 2-in-1 Eye Booster. It's one of their liquid liners, and people seem to love this. And Physicians Formula is pretty pricey for a drugstore brand, and it's never 40% off here anywhere around where I am, so I cannot wait to give this a try. Maybelline extended their creamy matte lipstick line, so they added 10 more shades. In the United States, they did this in the summertime. In Canada, you should start seeing them soon in the next week or two, I think. But I got the shade Nude Nuance, which for me is kind of like a My Lips But Better shade. If you're a little bit more fair, it'd be one of those gorgeous kind of rosy brown shades. And then in the shade Clay Crush, which is kind of a more peachy neutral shade. These are a beautiful formula. If you've yet to try the creamy matte lipsticks, I highly suggest them. They're not drying at all, but they do have a matte finish. The rest of these products are from NYX, and hallelujah, NYX Canada's website is now live. So exciting. If you want to check it out, I think it's just nyxcanada.com or nyx.ca or something like that. But because when Target closed, it was devastating and really hard to get your hands on NYX, so I stocked up. I got the NYX Proof It Eyebrow Primer, which is super cool. I love using primers on my eyebrows. I would just use face primers that I didn't like, but this is great. It really helps keep your eyebrows in place like all day. They're not budging. Then this is the NYX Proof It Waterproof Eyeshadow Primer. I love the NYX, or the NARS Smudge Proof Primer, and I love the Lorac one. Those are both pricey, so if I can find an alternative that actually holds up to my oily eyelids, that's gonna be really exciting. I haven't used this yet. Let me know if you've used it because I am so excited, but I don't wanna crack it open until I've had time to finish up my other eye primers, but if this works, it's gonna be life-changing. This is a foundation that I haven't tried before, but it was on sale. It's in the, what is it? The Stay Matte But Not Flat Liquid Foundation. It's in the shade Warm Beige. It's still got the packaging like on it. I haven't even opened it up yet because, as you may have seen in my foundation declutter video, I have a lot of foundations. I'll link to that up here. But yeah, I'm excited to give this a try. Let me know if you've tried it. I have their Stay Matte But Not Flat powder foundation, which I love for like super easy, low maintenance days. So I'm excited to give this a try. If it's anything like the powder version, I think I'm really gonna like it. I'm not a huge gloss person, but I do love the NYX Butter Glosses. These are great to kind of throw in your purse. I only buy them in the neutral shades. I don't love really glossy pigment and colors because I'm just afraid they're gonna kind of fall all over my lips, slide all over my lips and out onto my face and whatnot. So I got the shade Tiramisu and Angel Food Cake. They don't look super different. They have just a little bit of a different tone. One is more pinky, one is more neutral, but these smell like ice cream. They have good staying power. They're not sticky. They've got a little bit of pigment, and they just make your lips feel really moisturized, and they make them look like plump and juicy as well. So I highly, highly recommend these if you haven't tried them. I feel like everybody has, but they're so nice. I picked up two of my favorite bronzer ever. It is the NYX Matte Bronzer in the shade Deep. I recently did a bronzer video about bronzers for deeper skin tones. So if you're like medium, tan, deep, this is all about bronzers and contours. I'll link it up here. But if I had to choose one of them, it would be this one. It is the perfect shade for kind of warming up my face a little bit, but it has enough coolness that I can totally contour my face, sculpt it out, like no worries of it looking muddy or too unnatural or anything like this. Like if you're like an NC42 and MAC, this is going to change your life. It is just such a gorgeous shade, and it's pigmented, but not too pigmented that you're going to like make a whole lot of mistakes, and it blends out really nicely. I cannot say enough good things about it. If you watch Emily Noel 83, she loves this, so that means it's got to be good. It is the NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. It's just a clear eyebrow gel. It's a fair size for a gel, which is nice, and I haven't used it yet either, but she said that you don't get too much product, which I love, because I hate with eyebrow gels, you're like scraping it off the side, makes your eyebrows like goopy and crunchy and hard, and apparently this doesn't do that. So I'm really, really excited to give this a try, and if it's got the Emily Noel stamp of approval, then you can't really go wrong. In keeping with the theme of NYX and eyebrows, I picked up the Tame & Frame Pomade and the Micro Brow Pencil. These are said to be dupes for the Anastasia Dip Brow and the Anastasia Brow Wiz. If you'd like to see a video of me kind of comparing them, I can do that because I have both. But I haven't tried them out enough to really tell you for sure. I've seen so many like conflicting reviews. Some people say this is exactly the same, some people say it's completely different. So if you'd like to hear my opinion, I would be happy to do that for you. Just comment down below and let me know. I fell into the trap of Kylie Jenner lips, and I didn't do the challenge, of course, I'm not crazy, but I did pick up the shade Whipped Caviar, which was supposed to be a Kylie Jenner lip color, but I find, I don't know, it was a little more pink than I had expected. I expected to have some more of that like browny rosiness, but it had a little bit more pink to it. It still is a nice shade, but I have wanted it for like a year, and then when I finally got it, I was a little bit disappointed because I placed an Ulta order before I went to Houston, and this was a part of it. But it is a really nice shade. It's just not exactly what I had expected. Like two lipsticks that I do love from NYX, and this is the High Voltage lipstick. These are awesome. I wish I had picked up some more, but I got this shade Flutter Kiss, which is kind of like a nudie color, which is more of what I had expected Whipped Caviar to be, and the color Stone. This is a really cool shade. It is not a dupe for MAC Stone. It's a little bit more nudie and less kind of like cool brown than MAC Stone is, but it is a really cool color if you're looking to kind of experiment with something a little bit different that's still neutral and wearable. And these are a great formula of lipstick too. They're like really creamy, have a little bit of sheen, but are still, they still wear for a pretty nice time. I picked up another of my favorite concealer ever, the NYX HD Concealer. This is gorgeous. My only issue with it is that it runs out far too fast, and yes, I use it all the time, but when I looked at the amount in it, there's a lot less than there is in like your typical concealer, which is kind of annoying, but it is a beautiful, beautiful formula, and I talk about it way too much, so I'm not going to say anything more, but it's great. The last product I picked up is a total YouTube made me buy it. I kind of went into this knowing that it wasn't really going to work for me, but I had to buy it anyways just to find out. It is the NYX blush in Taupe. I'm still undecided. It definitely is a little bit too light for me. I was like a creepy clown for Halloween though, or a creepy doll, and it kind of worked perfectly for really making my face look like gray and contoured, so I'm definitely going to hold on to it, and I can't return it anyways. So there you have it. I can finally put all of that into my makeup collection now, and I can stop collecting dust in a box and being sad and wondering why I'm not using it. Let me know what else I should pick up if I go back to Ulta or any of the American drugstores, because I'm going back in December and I want to stock up on things like Milani, Wet n Wild Fergie, any of the Ulta brand stuff. These are all things that are really hard to get your hands on in Canada. So let me know down below what I should add to my list. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!